All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a package here from, well, I'm not really sure, but I put an order in somewheres, and we'll see what's in here. It doesn't really, just says receiving 231, so fulfillment center, Wenatchee, Washington. So let's see what this is. This is part one of my three-part order. Well, you don't want that address, it's kind of private, but you know what I mean. But I really don't care. Oh, look at that. Little something special, something a little bit bigger than my other baits. This particular one here is a Dry Creek Outfitters 309 Boyd Street, Murtaugh, Idaho, I think it is. Please catch and release, even though tempting, not for human consumption. Shipped to Anthony Rubio. Actually, it's Anthony Rubio, but yeah. Maker of Elite Baits, extra soft, hand-dipped baits. So these particular baits here, as you can see, woo, are quite nice. Just add water, says Dry Creek. These are a little longer than my other baits. My other baits are 4 inches. These are 5 inches, and that 5 inches in the main section here, main body of the tube. Let's check these things out here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a whiff of that real quick. Ooh boy, hand dipped. So these tentacles here are really thick, and I absolutely love that. Love it so much. They're hand dipped, so they're handmade, right? These tentacles, these bigger 5-inch tubes are going to make a huge difference for me on the body of water. Now, particularly, I had some 4-inch tubes, right? I'm sponsored by a company called Poor Boys Baits. I use them. I have a lot of them. I love them. I sometimes push for them to make a little bit bigger baits because out here in the north, when I'm fishing largemouth, or you can compare it down to the south, in the south, they're like big baits, large baits. Big baits catch big fish. The 4-inch catch fish just fine. But some of these fish in this place that I fish are getting bigger. They're getting 5, 6, 7 pounds. And they're getting real, real big. And they're like big meals. Eat once and be full. They don't want to eat, and then get full. They want to eat once and be full and not eat, right? So that's the thing about triggering big fish. You want to catch them when they're hungry. And if you don't catch them when they're hungry, you're not going to catch them for a while. These big 5-inch tubes, a step above the 4-inch tubes. And this right here, something I'm excited about. Because this is quite nice, my friends. This color here, I love it. It's a June Bug Pearl 5-inch Maxi tube. So it's June Bug on the outside, dipped in June Bug, where the center of the bait is pearl, right? It's white, pearly white. And an interesting thing, it's not just the tip here that's pearl. The pearl goes all the way through the whole bait. So when you look up in the center there, you get a good look in the center there. It's dark in there, but it actually is pearl all the way in. So it's a real high quality tube. This color has a nice sparkle in it. Nice coloration there. And oh boy, are they gonna chomp down on these. I'm excited to get a little bit bigger tube now. Because like I said, these fish are growing, right? So the last couple years I caught them on smaller baits. And the bigger they get, the bigger the baits I'm going to throw. So, you know, and you only get so big of baits. And these fish absolutely will devour these. Absolutely love these tubes right here. Never fished them. But just by looking at them, I know they're going to be absolutely dynamite. Say that with me. Dynamite. Because they're going to be great. These are little Maxi tubes. 5-inch by Dry Creek Custom Baits. Tons of salt. Oof. I love it. They don't have a smell to them. You know, some soft plastics, when they come, they have a stench to them. And when soft plastics have a stench, it's not as good. The fish don't like that. They don't like to have a stench. Then you got to cover the stench with scent. And even the scent sometimes doesn't cover the stench. Especially after some of the scent washes off, the stench comes through. These baits don't have a stench. There's no stench. There's just a basic plastic smell. It's just plastic. But it's not like a strong, over-the-top plastic smell. It's a very faint plastic smell, which is a sign of high-quality baits that are going to catch fish because they don't stink. Can't mention that enough. Stinky baits, even though you put scent on them, you think they stink. Stinky plastic, you can never get that plastic smell out of a bait. These baits don't smell. Poor boys baits don't smell. I only partner myself with premium baits because the premium baits matter. And if I'm going to get a deal on baits, I want a deal on good stuff, right? I'm not going to get a deal on something I don't use. That's just ridiculous. Preposterous. A lot of people say, oh, you just want sponsors so you can use the stuff. No, I want my sponsors on stuff that I actually use. But these baits right here, man, are going to be absolutely killer. They're going to slaughter down in the water. Stained water, killer right here. And even in clear water, since it has the pearl in the back where when you hop it. So these baits, when you hop them, hop, hop, hop. Every time you hop it, this is going to open up. And it's going to flash the pearl. It's going to have a flash of pearl. And so that's when you hop it, the fish is going to see that hop. It's going to flash open like this. The fish are going to see the purple and the pearl, and they're just going to go whoop, suck it right in. They're going to suck it in so hard, you're going to feel the thump. Because they don't bite and pull. You don't feel, when they bite something, they don't bite it and then pull away, and then you feel it. What they do is when they woof it, when they suck the water in and suck everything in, that's the bump you feel. And then what you see is them swimming off with it usually, but the huge suck of water in, and the bigger the fish, the more hard the strike is because of that, and then they suck it in. But yeah, that pearl is really gonna pop on the water. It's gonna like you see how spinnerbaits flash. That pearl's gonna be dark. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be going along. It's gonna hop, and then a flash of pearl like a bright light. It's gonna hit them in the face. They're gonna swallow it. Thanks for watching this part 1 or part 2 or 3 because it depends on how many packages I have coming and how they ship it. But this is Dry Creek's 5-inch Maxi tube June bug pearl. Thank you very much for watching.